Bullhorn Engage London is just a few days away. The tube strikes have finally been called off and we can look forward to what I know is going to be an absolutely brilliant event. The day is going to be split into 2 tracks for those who are in either Bullhorn Native or Bullhorn for Salesforce, and we've got an action-packed agenda that we can all go to that's going to be covering loads of key tips and tricks surrounding Bullhorn, some playbooks, as well as some great panel discussions. So let's take a look and see what we've got to look forward to. So first of all, we've got a keynote from Ben and Jeff at Bullhorn, and they're going to be covering, by the looks of it, new ways to find success and how to really drive yourself forward as a recruitment agency. Now, Ben covers a lot of AI and automation within Bullhorn, so I'm really excited to see what he's going to be saying about the future of that, and then what Bullhorn is specifically doing to support agencies who want to take more of a leap into using AI and automation as part of their job and hiring processes for candidates and, of course, contacts. So after that, we've then got a lovely networking break, and then for Bullhorn Native customers, we've got the smarter way to win new business, and there's some great people on the panel for that. And then for Salesforce, we've got Agent Force, humans and agents to drive customer success. So that's going to be an interesting one. I don't do a massive amount in the Salesforce and Bullhorn world, but I might have to pop along to see what the Salesforce resources and what the Salesforce options are that Bullhorn are coming up with. So yeah, looking forward to that one as well. We then move on to having a tech stack that drives results. I know Amy really well, and I've got a lot of customers who use Cloud Call and Woo, so really excited to see how that is going on. Woo in particular has got some amazing products that really make sure that we can get the cleanest data as we can within Bullhorn. And I've actually just got off on a call with them, and I know there's some exciting announcements as well. So keep an eye out for that, of course. Amy really knows her stuff, and that should be a really, really good conversation as well. Within the Salesforce track, we then have change champions navigating the transformation journey. Now, this is really, really important to me, and it's really important that whenever you're doing anything within recruitment tech or otherwise, we really make sure that we're fully supported by the team, and I know there's going to be some really good conversation around that, and it looks like it's a really good panel once again. We then, most importantly, have lunch, a whole hour. Looking forward to that, and obviously I'm going to report back next week on how the lunch was and all of my key takeaways from the event as well, so come back next week. But after lunch, we've got talent engagement playbooks, how to digitize your talent strategy. Again, another really, really good group. And what I'm really hoping for is, like they've said in this, there's gonna be best practices and specific ways and a playbook. And I really hope the Bullhorn customers come away with lists of actions that are really easy for them to implement straight away into their business. Talking of that, like if you're coming to Bullhorn Engage, my best piece of advice is book some time out of your diary now on either Wednesday or Thursday, just to read through all of your notes and try and get some stuff written down and an action plan implemented. You're going to come away on Tuesday like, oh my gosh, there's so many things that we can do, so many products we might want to buy or look into, and strategies to grow our business. So dedicate the time so you can start looking into some of this rather than coming away, leaving it and never doing it. So that's my tip from Bullhorn Engage. The Salesforce track is then about diversifying your business, how you can expand offerings and client relationships. Lots of really useful there for leaders about how they're managing growth mindset and different strategies. So that should be a good one for Salesforce customers. Then the final session of the day, this is what I'm most excited about, the roadmap. So as you all know, I do a lot within Bullhorn and the wider Bullhorn marketplace, and I love the product, but there are often things that I see and changes that I would love to happen just to improve it that little bit further, that would make a difference to so many of my clients and so many of you. So I cannot wait to see what this is going to involve. So we've got things in here about the strategic investment and what's going to be happening with that, how they're elevating Bullhorn with AI, and just and general things like that. So that, for me, please make sure you attend this session. Don't head off early and miss this one, because this one is going to be really, really crucial for the future success of your business, and of course the future success of what Bullhorn is doing as well. Finally, we've got another little networking break, which I'm sure we'll probably need by that point, and then we've got the closing speakers, which is going to be wrap up of the day, discussing the involvement of the strategy, pitfalls to avoid, and then a closing reception. I really look forward to seeing so many of you next week at Bullhorn Engage London. In the meantime, check out this really useful video where you've got some quick tips around business development and how your business development can be underpinned by what you're doing on Bullhorn.